Good morning, everybody. Sorry about the lighting in this place. I'm out of town right now. I'm in Del Norte, Colorado today, and I'm on my way to what is it called? Cosmic Highways Conference. I'm going to be speaking on Saturday on DNA origins, the hybridization program, and more. And today I just wanted to do a quick chat and a quick healing for us. We're coming into some incredible energy today. From 1 to 7, we're going to be having an eclipse. And of course, this eclipse is a culmination of a lot of transitional work and energy that's been coming in over the past couple months. And so everything that has been coming up over the last couple months is the key to understanding what we need in order to get to the next step. For eclipse energy, eclipses are closing of certain phases and opening of next phases. So as we leave this certain timeline, this energy, this very specific information and kind of cycle that we're going through, we are now opening a new cycle that's going to be available to us over the next couple months, and it's very powerful, transformative energy. Now, how do we work with this energy? The first aspect that I want to focus on and invite you to work on in yourself right now is a little bit of that unity consciousness that we're coming into as we are leaving behind a more individualistic thought process, both energetically, emotionally. We're coming from a place of feeling maybe isolated from our peers, and when we're going through our ascension, when we're going through all of that pain body, a lot of things have been coming up and heightening those experiences. So this moon is particularly to assist us in finding that unity consciousness, not only within us, but within our network, within our peers. So how we can utilize this energy is from an internal perspective. We are transitioning through any feelings of insecurity, any feelings of separation, any feelings of judgment, of comparison that we're dealing with our peers, with our careers, with our personal lives. Anytime that we feel that very deep dissatisfaction with what's happening in our lives, that is a key element telling us it's time to purge. It's really time to purge those old energies that no longer serve us, coming into something that is more of an expansive energy. And so this eclipse that we're going through is opening a new gateway, not only from an energetic point of view, and I'm going to get into that in a second, but from an emotional perspective. We are learning to utilize and apply all of the tools that we have come into over the last couple months. First of all, identifying what the pain body is, where it's hurting the most, that inner child that is having trauma, that inner child that is in pain, that is suffering, that wants to cry out, that needs that connection. That's what we need to focus on. We've already received the information. A lot of us that have been working kind of got to a certain point where we're ready to kind of get through and move through that energy and get to the next step, but we're not sure how. So healing that inner child, healing that pain body is essential to the next 6 months. Because what this moon and what this gateway is opening for us is an opportunity to really access a much the highest level vibration of the body. And if today we work on maintaining that high vibration, we are really aligning and letting the universe know that we're ready to take that next step. And over the next couple weeks, the opportunities will arise to take us to that next step. So it's really important that we find clarity, a lot of clarity right now. And we find clarity but by kind of cocooning ourselves and really having that dialogue, that inner dialogue with ourselves, trusting and acknowledging the language and the communication that's coming up. Any feelings of disconnect or anxiety that come in when we're doing absolutely anything, it's imperative that we honor that and that we take it into consideration in our conversations, in our actions, in everything. It's so important, literally from grabbing a cup of coffee or a glass of tea. whatever it is, we have to be able to feel completely congruent with what's occurring around us. And this is a very extremely important training that we're coming into. The next couple years are tremendous transitional points. And as we're opening even further gateways, this is a very pinnacle key moment to really putting in the energy, pulling us in the direction that we want, spiritually and energetically. So first of all, that connection with yourself. And second of all, I'm going to share an exercise with you that has to do with cleaning our information centers. You guys are familiar. I work a lot with chakras. Chakras are the key to connecting with the world, the physical realm around us. So when we are working with heavy energy, like trauma, like stuck programming, like blockages, the key aspect that we need to focus on in our healing is our chakra center, because that's where all of that old information from many past lives is holding on to. That's where all of that is. So cleaning our chakra system is absolutely imperative, especially today. So let's do a quick clean. Now the second part of that I really want to focus on, and what is the most important out of this eclipse and the energy that is available to us today, is the access to higher dimensions of consciousness, higher dimensions of vibrational frequency. Because we are working on cleaning the past, we are aligning ourselves with new frequency information, which allows us to hold on to larger strands of, let's say, DNA information or frequency information. And all of these opportunities that we have for healing, the waves of energy, we've gone through some really, really heavy energy over the past month. It was very sticky, very deep, very slow. A lot of us were exhausted most of the time because we're working through a lot of things in astral level and sleeping during our dream time. And so it left us drained. A lot of us have had a lot of sleep problems, couldn't sleep for the past 3 months. And that's because we're working on more than one levels. And energetically, we need to take every moment of our day, take advantage of that and utilize that time to help prepare ourselves. If we are not in alignment with our highest vibration, if we're not absolutely congruent with everything that we need to be in right here, right now, and all your activities, the next couple months are going to be real difficult for you, because it's going to be a split of consciousness where you are divided between the ego, the pleasure centers and the experience, and your mission, your purpose, and all those things. So those roadblocks are really going to start presenting themselves to you. Because a lot of us light workers, a lot of people that are working on their spirituality, you've gotten all the information you need. The first 6 months of this year have been heavy, focused, and pinpointing those key blockages that are holding us back. Now we have to drain that energy, clean it out, and take the next step, which is learning to integrate the lessons that we've learned over the past 6 months. And that's really, really important. So that clear connection and communication with the higher self is important. This eclipse that's opening for an hour and a half or an hour and some minutes is an incredible energy and opportunity to have clear connection and align yourself with your highest vibration possible, so that you can hold this. And it's kind of like you, depending on how high you go, that's the step that you're going to get off. Let's just say it's an elevator, and the highest floor that you can reach, that's the one that you're going to get off to travel for the next couple months. So we want to really prepare ourselves. We want to really allow ourselves the opportunity to get to that highest level. And if you're serious about working on yourself and cleaning out, and more importantly, providing yourself the nurturing, the healing that you require, so that you can have that clarity instead of that confusion and that heavy energy that's pulling you back, that clarity is important. So I want to take you through a process of cleaning the chakra system. And I welcome you to take a look at my other videos that have to do with deep cleaning and trauma healing, because that's something that's really going to come in handy for you. But today I'm going to do a really deep chakra cleanse with you. And the reason why is because with this eclipse energy, another most important thing that we're coming into is we are opening higher levels of chakra system. In my meditation and my connection, I am seeing that we are opening even higher levels up to 22 chakras up. And of course we have them accessible to us at any time. But with this energy, it is allowing us a window, a gateway, an opening for us to make the choice to get up there and do the work from that perspective. We can utilize and work with those higher vibration frequencies if we clean out the heaviness that's pulling us and keeping us tied down to lower frequencies, okay? And how we access that information is by being in congruent alignment with your environment at every moment. So let's get started, and I want you guys to experience and feel how it is to connect up to the higher levels as we connect to Source. So we're going to inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to start by grounding. And grounding is really important because we are aligning ourselves with our physical plane. We cannot manage the physical plane if we are not connected to it, if we're not in alignment with it. So I want you to visualize, again, the center of the earth. And I want you to send a really powerful, thick, strong grounding cord that is connected to all your body. Visualize the connection on your shoulders, on your waist, on your hips, down your legs, and connecting you, anchoring you down to the core of the planet. What you're doing here is you are aligning yourself vibrationally to Earth. Earth is pure life force. It is transformative energy from death into life. So when we align ourselves with that energy, our body is now balancing the positive and negative charges in our body so that we can come into the most neutrality in terms of our health, our energetic balance, and also our connection to the physical realm so that we can navigate. So connect yourself down to the center of the earth. A really nice thick connective cord. I don't want you to feel like you need to do a thin cord. I want it to be really nice and thick, especially during these very strong waves of emotion. Having that grounding is very important and a wonderful tool to assist you in coming in to where you are here and now, instead of future emotions and fears or past fears and experiences. Instead of pulling that old energy, we're coming into just the present. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. I want you to visualize a gigantic sphere around your body, completely protecting your body. Protection is incredibly important, and it's not protection that comes from fear of having things attached to us. It is owning our space. So when we visualize that sphere around our body, I want you to create a sphere that is so thick that is completely impenetrable. And you are creating your space so that you can be conscious of what belongs to you and what does not serve you, what is not yours. So anytime you're out in events, in parties, in work, in your workspace, with friends, with family, even in your own spiritual healing, any kind of entities, attachments, communications that are not in alignment with you, you have the clarity to notice what vibration belongs to you. And that is done through practice. So this is the way to start training ourselves. So visualize that sphere around you. Anytime we start working with higher levels of energy, it's really important to be protected, grounded, so that we are seeing the full picture, not just some aspects of it and other, we don't have that imbalance. Very good. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. Okay, as we Really focus on closing our eyes and coming into our center of our body. I want you to visualize a pole of light that is inside of the center of the body, coming from the crown of the head, inside down the spine, all the way down through the tailbone, connecting down to the center of the earth. Visualize that very strong, solid connection. I am holding space for everyone's healing that is here today and everyone that watches this energy. We are grounding our rooms that we are in down to the core of the planet. We are filling the space that we are working in with gold energy. So we raise the vibration of any space that we're in when we're doing energy work. It's very important to align ourselves on the highest level. I want you now to visualize and think of a color that represents the healing, highest healing for you. Whatever color that is, the first color that comes up when you think of healing, what color would that be? I'm going to say violet. So what I want you to do is I want you to visualize from the center of the earth, a powerful violet wave of energy comes up into the body, creating a vortex of energy in the core of your body. So the vortex means that it's swirling. And I want you to use your intuition. It doesn't matter if you're swirling to the right or the left. I just want you to notice which way it's going. And I will explain what that means later. Pulling up that nice stream of heavy cleansing energy, healing the body into the core. Okay? So inhale deeply and exhale, visualizing that beautiful pool, cleansing, healing energy coming in. Very good. From the universe, from source, I want you to visualize a powerful gold energy coming down through the skies, through the roof of this house, down through the crown of your head, down your spine, combining with that gold energy or that healing color energy that you have. So we're going to mix gold source energy with your healing energy. I want you to combine both of them in the core of your body, swirling them as powerful as possible. Creating a momentum in the core of the body that we are going to run through the 3 dimensions of the body. Very good. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. Make sure when you're inhaling down to the very base of the spine, pulling out any stagnant air, any stagnant energy. We're going to create an elimination, stream of elimination. So from the core of your body, of your healing color and gold energy, I want you to allow yourself to send down that combination down to the core of the planet, healing the planet. You, as a conduit of energy, are allowing source energy to combine with your healing color to also heal the earth. At the same time, we are creating a cord of elimination so that anything that we are releasing, any stagnant blockages, any cleansing and dirt that we need to clean up from the chakra center that we're going to clean is going to go down to the center of the earth. Literally, like we are eliminating from the body, like we're allowing a drain to clean itself out. Down to the core. The earth is like a recycling mechanism. So it takes all that old energy and transforms it into pure life force. want you to feel that energy running through the body. We're going to go back to the solar plexus. I want you to pull up that healing color and your gold energy up your spine. And from the crown of your head, I want you to visualize spilling out that gold healing energy on the outside of your sphere, on the outside of your protective space. And I want you to allow it to be a really powerful geyser of energy that you visualize pulling out and cleaning any old emotions, old programs, anything that you don't need. Antonio, yes, you can ask questions. Hello, thank you for joining. Please, what is your question? So allowing that green and gold to clean out, pull out like a powerful geyser. See, our chakra system, they're like discs up our spine, up in our body. They're multidimensionally. They are discs that are plates that go this way, and also front and back. They are in the front and the back of our body. So as we clean out this geyser of energy, we are picking up all of the stagnant energy that is there, allowing it to eliminate out. Very good. I want you to go back to your solar plexus. I want you to pull up that healing energy and that gold energy up your spine, down your arms, and from the palms of your hands, I want you to feel the inside of your sphere, visualizing that powerful healing and source energy enveloping your body, completely cleansing and swirling inside of your sphere. And this is going to be the most healing aspect of this meditation, because now we are allowing that energy to come in, penetrating our flesh. These are the receptors of the body, the skin that is constantly receiving from the external. We visualize this source and healing energy cleansing, coming into the pores, into the flesh, into the bones, down to the very cellular level. I want you to visualize the cells in your body transforming old patterns, old programming into new energy, cleansing energy, renewing the cycles of energy. Just like every organ can regenerate itself, with our intention, we cleanse and we regenerate our body from down to the cellular level. And that information is then fed into the DNA, into our information. Absolutely, Antonio. The question is, with the energy you're referring to, is it possible that we can heal ourselves on a daily basis? Absolutely. This is one of the most powerful healing techniques that have been used all the way since, well, these are very ancient techniques actually that originate in a lot of Asian cultures, and pranic healing utilize this. And many ancient practices work with running energy, which is combining source energy and earth energy to neutralize and heal the body. So the body comes out of alignment into illness when we have an imbalance, energetic imbalance. So that allows us the opportunity to provide, to create balance, like cleaning out what doesn't serve. Very good. So as you visualize this energy coming in, this can be done on a daily basis. I want you to inhale deeply and exhale. And as you exhale, visualize that you are eliminating anything that does not serve you. Very good. I want you to sit with this. You are running energy to the 3 dimensions. You are allowing elimination down to the core of the planet. You are pulling up and cleansing out into the physical realm, and you are cleansing and healing the physical body. So the physical, the multidimensional body, and your source self, your higher self, those are the areas that you are accessing with this energy. So running that energy through the body. I want you to allow yourself to really feel like you're running like water through the body, pulling out, cleansing any stagnant energy. Maintaining your grounding core down to the center of the earth. Some of you are not grounded. Allow yourself to ground and really connect to the core of the planet. Okay? Any kind of anxiety that you feel, I want you to eliminate that and come into the present moment so that you can really take the most out of this. And trust yourself and trust the process that when you get up from this meditation, you're going to be able to feel a lot lighter, more balanced and centered. Alice, thank you so much. So feeling that energy running through the body. And we're going to go deeper now. We're going to take the next step out of cleansing our chakra system. I want you to focus on the root chakra, the red chakra located at the very base of your spine. Okay, I want you to visualize the red light there. Okay, everyone has located their chakra, their root chakra. I want you to visualize from source, from the pure infinite fountain of source, a powerful white light comes down, and we're going to visualize it like a hose, like we're going to hold a hose of source energy. I want you to visualize pointing that hose of source energy to the root chakra. And when you access that root chakra, I want you to start spinning it as fast as possible. Visualize spinning that root chakra. And I want you to notice in which direction it's spinning. Depending on which direction it's spinning, you are either receiving energy or you are detoxing energy. So as you shine that white light on the chakra that's now spinning super fast, I want you to visualize like you are cleaning a wheel, and as it spins fast, and you spray the source water, all of the dirt is being cleansed off. Just imagine yourself power washing your chakra center. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. I want you to allow yourself a minute to really focus on the thoughts that are going to come up now. Any images, any emotions that come up as you are cleansing the root chakra, take note of it. The root chakra is the center of our home base. This is where we feel safe. This is our home, our security, our sense of identity, our rooting. So the opposite side, the duality of that, because all chakras have dualities, would be fear, insecurity, anytime we don't feel safe. So we're going to cleanse all of the programs, all of the thoughts and emotions that keep us in this imbalanced perspective. So clean out, spinning it as fast as possible until it's crystalline red. Crystalline, like ruby crystalline red. Take a look at your chakra. You are the master of your body and your mind. This is your opportunity to really tap in and open and train yourself to have that dialogue with your body. The time is now. So allow yourself to clean out that root chakra. Thank you, Antonio. Yes, I will expand on that in the end. Samantha, thank you for joining. Please ground, protect, and start running energy, and please join us with this healing. Very good. So as you inhale deeply and exhale to close this cleansing for the root chakra, I want you to visualize that root chakra coming into perfect balance. And for your visualization and for your intention, I want you to visualize the root chakra opening to the width of your body. That's the balanced state for your particular organism, for your structure, energetic structure. Front and back of chakra. We're going to go up to the second chakra, the sacral chakra, located right below the navel. This is in the center core of our sexual organs. I want you to visualize spinning it as fast as possible. This is an orange chakra. Visualize spinning it as fast as possible. And as we do, we're going to shine that hose of white energy, power washing and cleansing any old programming from the sacral, sacral chakra. So these are the programs that have to do with sexuality. This is balance of giving and receiving in all our relationships. Anytime that we are giving more than we are receiving, we are creating a very deep energetic imbalance in the body and the mind. And this has to do with subtle energy exchanges as well, the ones that we may not always become aware of. So this is a very key element to the energy that we're pulling through, especially today with this eclipse, with this full moon, is the triggers that are not allowing balance in our lives, not allowing balance in our routines, not allowing balance in our diet, in our mind, in our emotions, in our healing. In all aspects of our life, there must be balance. So cleaning out the programs that are originating from child trauma, that's the heavy work that we want to get into later. Any kind of imbalanced thoughts and perspective that come from insecurities, from the denial of our source energy, our source identity, our ability to heal ourselves. Anytime that we are feeling insignificant, feeling unworthy, that is your source light completely in denial with who you actually are. It's like you are this magnificent light and you're only looking at yourself through a tiny little hole, ignoring the vast expansion and complexity that you are. So cleaning out all of those filters that are not allowing ourselves to see who we are truly. Very good, until your sacral chakra is crystalline orange, like a citrine, crystalline orange. We're going to go up to the solar plexus. This is the yellow chakra located at the very core of your body. Again, I want you to spin that chakra as fast as possible. Bringing in that white source light and shining it as powerfully as possible, cleaning out the programs from our emotional body. So this is the center of emotions. This is connected to your emotional body. This is where all the perceptions are being filtered through the emotions to allow us to decide what emotions to have based on our trigger programming. Okay? So anytime we come into a painful situation, just one word can trigger us to come into that memory that is being held within the muscles of the body, within the DNA, within the emotions, with the memories. All of that is programmed within the body. And so our work from here forward is to deprogram those triggers and that programming that's not serving us anymore, that keeps us cycling through that. When we go through trauma, the brain locks itself in an emotional state. And oftentimes, in order to recognize itself, it wants to replay through that energy, through that pain, over and over again. So allowing ourselves to heal and integrate what we need from that experience so that we can move on, flushing out that old energy that doesn't serve us. So inhaling deeply and exhaling. We're going to go up to the heart chakra, the green light in the center of your chest. As you visualize that core chakra, the green light, I want you to spin it as fast as possible, cleaning out any kind of blockages in the center of your heart chakra. This is your center for connection. Anytime we feel lonely, anytime we feel separation, anytime we start to feel abandonment, okay, anytime we are feeling rejection towards ourselves, all of that lies here. This is the center of our acknowledgement and our core of who we truly are. So when we connect with this energy, we are allowing ourselves to love and accept ourselves fully for who we are and what we need. And that is imperative. heart chakra is also the first gateway opening to the higher self energies. When we allow ourselves to work with this chakra center opening, flushing out programs that are keeping it closed, we are allowing ourselves to access higher chakra energies, higher frequencies, higher informations, higher waves of experience through our ascension, especially in these times of change. So spin it as fast as possible, cleaning out all of those old programs. Anytime someone said we're not worthy, we're not capable, we're not good enough, we're not beautiful, we're not balanced, we're not spiritual, we're not successful, anything that has to do with loving and accepting the self fully, all of those programs are being flushed out from that center core. Inhale deeply and exhale. Visualize that until it's emerald, crystalline emerald green. I want you to focus on the back of your chakra as well. Any kind of heavy and stagnant energy that you feel in the back, visualize flushing that out with that source energy as well. Okay, front and back. Very good, beautiful. I want you to start feeling the difference as you feel lighter, more aligned, more centered. We're going to go up to the throat chakra. Again, this is a blue center. This is your center for connection. It's also the center of the balance between the divine feminine and the masculine. The endocrine system, one of the most important centers, the lymphatic system, that manages the balance in the body, the balance of how all the organisms are. When this is out of balance, we have complete imbalance in our entire system. So that imbalance is also connected psychologically and energetically from the balance of the feminine and the masculine aspects, the right and the left half of your body. Your perception with everything in the world around you coming from a full, complete, balanced perspective. So it's incredibly important to maintain this clean, clear, and balanced. So as you spin that blue chakra as fast as possible, front and back, visualize that white energy coming in, cleansing out all of those old programs of not being able to speak your truth. This is your ability to contribute to the world. We can contribute to the world by having that balance, that clarity of understanding our worth. It's connected with our heart. But anytime we have the imbalanced perception that we are not worthy, we are not capable, we're not able to speak our truth, we're not able to express, to act, to do what we need to do to get us to the next level. So pull out all of those old programs that we have from our inner child. Maybe as a child we were told to be quiet, to not express ourselves emotionally, artistically. Expression. This is the house of expression. Anytime that our expression is blocked, stagnant, this is what we want to cleanse out. And this really helps us coming into the highest expression of ourselves. So maybe in the past energies, we're expressing ourselves from a need to escape our life. But now we want to come into expressing ourselves with an expansive perspective of healing, not only ourselves, but in alignment with evolution, in alignment with consciousness, in alignment with our highest purpose here, with your mission. That's ultimately what each one of us really wants to find, our gift, our core. And we're going to do that by cleaning out this stagnant energy. So visualize it until it's crystalline blue, like a beautiful sapphire in the core of your throat. Very good. We're going to go up into our indigo chakra in the center of our forehead. This is the center for intuition. I want you to visualize spinning it as fast as possible. This is your indigo light, indigo chakra. This is your center for intuition. This is the third largest gateway to accessing higher dimensions. And I forgot to mention that the throat chakra is your center for communication multidimensionally. So when we are in balance in the physical realm, when we have cleansed out the blockages that do not allow us to communicate with our physical peers here, we are also opening new ways of communication with higher dimensions, allowing us to get clear messages for healing, clear messages for our guides that we have, which are aspects of ourselves, allowing us to have very clear, clean communication. So with our intuition, we can process that information, understand it from many different dimensions. We are multidimensional beings. So any kind of communication and energy that we are coming into is always going to be multidimensional. It doesn't always come one way. It's not written, it's not felt, it's not heard. There's many different ways we can feel them through all those ways. So we're cleaning out our senses so that we can access that information. Beautiful. So visualize it until you have an indigo chakra here, completely crystalline clear. Maybe like an amethyst, or I can't think of what crystal is indigo, but you will know. Just a crystalline, beautiful chakra. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. Again, as we exhale, we're purging. As we inhale, we are receiving. We're going to go up to our crown chakra. A crown chakra for every human being, when I look at the body as a whole, this is the gateway to the material physical realm. This is where all things from the ethereal realm come in like a light shining on a prism, shining out into the different rays of color. In that same way, this is like a prism that any kind of source energy comes in through and manifests into the physical. However, if we don't have this clean and open, whatever information and manifestation that we want to create on the physical realm, whether it's money, whether it's abundance, whether it's love, family, success in our lives, spiritual ascension, whatever that is, when this is blocked, you're not going to get the communication that you need. You're never going to get that the results from the law of attraction or from manifestation. We have to clean out the old programs that are here in the mind, creating stagnant energy that don't allow us to move through the belief systems. Okay? It works very heavily with belief systems. Anytime your subconscious thought doesn't believe that you're capable of doing whatever it is you're setting yourself out to do, that's it. That's it. And it's a very tricky thing that you really need to really dig deep into. Some of us, we feel we've been there, we've handled that, we've got it, but we're still not manifesting in our lives. And that's because it's somewhere else. Okay? That same information can be here. I'm not good enough for communication. Okay, so that's going to block you from getting to your next step. All right, you heal this. Now, I don't feel good about my image. Okay, that's another one. That's here in the heart center. That's another blockage. So we need to clean out all of the layers of that information, which is held within our chakra system, which is held within our mind, with our emotional body, with the dialogue that we're having with the world around us. All of those subconscious thoughts are creating blockages that inhibit progression. So visualize this crown chakra. And what I want you to do is I want you to visualize a white screen in front of you. And that white screen, you're going to see the color that represents your highest vibration. I really want you to, in this moment, to ground yourself down to the core of the planet, to protect your space solidly, feeling really grounded and centered. And I want you to use your intuition, use your mind to visualize or sense that color, because your color may have changed. When we go through eclipses like this, when we go through heavy energetic changes, we are closing one phase and we are opening another. It happens within 1 month before and after this kind of heavy energetic changes and shifts. And these windows of opportunity allow us to really harvest all of our hard spiritual work, allowing us to ascend. Okay, but we need to also change the vibration and frequency of our body so that we can embody the new change that we have come into. So a lot of times what we don't know is that we go through a lot of heavy change, but we keep running the same program from the past with this change. Okay, so vibrationally your body, let's say before it was pink, and so you're running the pink program, which is, for example, I need to love myself. You're struggling for many years to love yourself. Let's say you have a breakthrough. That's an ascension point in which your frequency will now change. So your frequency will be a different color now. Let's say you change it to gold now. Let's say now you need to integrate that self-love. You've learned it, you understand it. You need to integrate it into your body by allowing it to access all of the aspects of your life now. How do you implement that? So now your frequency has changed to gold, okay, healing all of the spectrum. So I want you to take this moment as you inhale deeply and exhale to identify what is your new color. Who are you now for this next phase of healing and cleansing? Okay? The first color that comes up, using and trusting your intuition. Okay? Once you have your color, inhaling deeply and exhale. This color is actually incredibly important because with this color, we access higher dimensions. So we're going to go into our crown chakra, and I want you to fill that crown chakra with this color. Fill it as bright as possible. I want you to visualize a powerful wheel of energy on top of your head. This is your center of manifestation. This, as I am explaining, encompasses your entire life, everything, the entire spectrum of reality that we live in. So I want you to visualize that all aspects of your life are now coming into alignment with the highest vibration for this new phase that we're coming into. So we're going to start with career. I want you to fill that in. That's going to be one of the sections of our sphere with this new color, setting the intention that everything that we come into with this beautiful, powerful eclipse energy, full moon energy, we are aligning with the highest vibration in our career. So fill that in. You know very well what it is you need in your career to succeed. And if you don't know, you have felt maybe change coming on. So align yourself with those doors to open so that you can get through that doorway into the next step. Whether it's changing your career, whether it's, you know, encompassing on a new job or a new art form, creative form, healing form, modality. Open those gateways. It's time to open and embody that energy. The next is going to be family. Fill that in. Healing any family problems, any friction, any disconnect, any feelings of resentment, any past programming from our ancestral lineage that goes down our father's line, our mother's line, all of that pain that we've experienced. Clean that up. Fill that in with your new vibrational color, setting a new standard for how you're going to operate with your family business. And when I say business, I'm just talking about the topic of family. Anything to do with your family, you are aligning yourself with the highest vibration this moment forth. The next is going to be abundance and money. So fill that in, opening the old thought of what is money, of what is that. We often fear this money energy, thinking we don't have enough, it's inaccessible, it's difficult, we have to work hard to get it. It's time to understand that as manifestors, this is just a form, another form of energy and information. So allowing ourselves to let go of the concepts of guilt, of shame, of not being good enough, of not deserving, of it being difficult. That's old paradigm. Coming into that fluidity of abundance and energy coming in, and utilizing that energy as needed, not coming from any fear perspective. This is very important. On another spectrum, we're talking about also sexual energy, which we're going to get into in our next. So fill that in for abundance, for money. Very good. So the next section of your wheel, we're entering the sections of the wheel, is going to be our love life, our partnerships, our divine partnerships, our exchange of energy. Okay? So I want you to visualize filling that in with your color, aligning yourself with the sexual energy to come in from the highest vibration possible. Purity, unconditional love on every level. So fill that in, because that energy is also the energy that you have towards yourself. And how you own that energy is how you're going to own the relationships, how you're going to manage and direct that energy. Okay? Cleaning out old programs, any kind of stagnant energy in our relationships that do not serve us, opening space for a new paradigm, a new way of looking at it. The next is going to be your life purpose, your mission. What are you here to do? Fill that in with your new frequency color. As you set the intention that from this moment on, all of your actions, all of your energy, all of your attention is focused on honing in your art, your unique gift to coming into the highest expression of yourself. Please, I want you to understand that your gift is bigger than you. The gift that you have in your core essence, very powerfully and intricately enlaced in your DNA, is a contractual agreement that your soul essence made coming into this physical plane, into this planet, in order to give and receive with your unique energy. And that cannot be replaced. Whatever your gift is, it's here to enhance, to heal, to experience. And each one of us that is a source soul is a divine expression, fractal portion of source energy. Source has all of these feelers out, and all of us are feelers that are experiencing and evolving through all our experiences. So when we evolve, when we expand, when we grow, when we utilize ourselves to the highest potential, we are honoring and acknowledging our source divinity, our source energy. So no more shame, no more guilt, no more fear. That's matrix programming. We no longer want to abide by that very limited perspective. We embody and embrace our gifts without fear. And as we do, we are rightfully held and honored and provided for. Okay? So allowing yourself to visualize filling and opening those gates for the next few months for you to really come into your gift. I want you to visualize your crown chakra now that you have aligned it with all aspects of your life, and I want you to spin it as fast as possible. And as you spin your crown chakra, visualize that white light coming in, sealing. It's going to do two things. It's going to seal and solidify what we did right now. And at the same time, it's going to clean out any kind of subconscious hidden programmings, shadows that we have within that intention that we set right now. So visualize cleaning out that crown chakra until it's crystalline with your intention and your alignment. Now that we have cleansed our energy, we are going to access the higher self. I want you to send that color, your unique color, up into the 8th chakra. Turn on the 8th chakra as bright as possible, inhaling deeply and exhaling. 9th chakra, right on top of that. Turn on that 9th chakra. Okay, you're going to have a string of lights going all the way up. You're going to turn them up. 10th chakra, turn on that 10th chakra with your color as you open the gateways of information, so that when we're going through the eclipse today at 1, or you guys are in different time zones, when you're going through that energy, you are connected to source, allowing what you need to nurture the multidimensional body, your essence, to get to the next step. 11th chakra, turn it on. 12th chakra, turn it on. Breathing consciously, inhaling and exhaling. 13th chakra, turn it on. As we visualize allowing and opening those gates to the higher realms, we're going to go even higher today. Today is the day that we are able to access higher strands of information. We're going to go up to the 14th chakra. I want you to turn that on. And we're going to stop right here. And I want you to understand that grounding yourself is incredibly important when working with these higher strands of energy. So I want you to make sure that you are completely grounded to the center of the earth, powerfully connected with your roots here in this physical plane. We are not going to be floating up in the higher realms, in fairyland. We are going to maintain our balance so that we can integrate that energy into the physical realm. Going up to the 15th chakra. Sixteenth chakra. Very good. 17th chakra. 18th chakra. Turn it on. You're turning all of these on. 18th chakra. 19th chakra. Turn it on with your color. 20th chakra. 21st chakra. 22nd chakra. As you visualize your chakra center completely connected up into source, I want you to visualize that a white light above you. You are connected powerfully to that. And if you are grounding and properly opening, you're going to feel a really heavy rush of energy right now. And when we go through this eclipse energy later on today, it's going to be very important that you maintain the vibration of your space. In gold, gold is very neutral, healing energy. It's one of the highest levels, but it's not transcending the physical realm. So grounding yourself down to the center of the earth powerfully, protecting yourself in your sphere. This is the moment where I want you to set your intention for this eclipse energy. What do you need out of this incredible nurturing energy, this gateway? What does your body, mind, and soul require? get really clear about this, because this energy is going to set the intention for the next couple months. As you inhale deeply and exhale, I want you to visualize yourself now grounded to the core of the planet, protected in your sphere. Your chakra system is in perfect balance. Up your spine, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and your signature creation color, connecting to source. I want you to practice this heightened level of awareness for the next 24 hours, maintaining a very, very solid grounding. And I want you to come back into the room, and you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Very good. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And if you have any questions about what we just did right now, I'm going to allow a few minutes for questions. Please let me know. I am here. I want to thank everyone that joined. Let me go down the list here. Karen. Oh, Karen. Karen Semple. Wonderful to see you here. Ina, Alice, Stephen, Tana, Lily, Michael, Tracy, Vanessa, Alberto, Donna, Stefan, Gayatri, Jake, Renee, hi guys, Simons, everybody, hello. So much love to you all. Alice, thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining. And you know, this exercise can be utilized anytime, but today it's really important to clean out those old energies that we don't need, because it becomes like static that doesn't allow us to see clearly and be open for the energies that are coming in. And when we traverse these gateways of energy, of new waves of information, it is absolutely imperative that we are a clean, clear vessel to allow that energy and that information to come in. That's the most important preparation work that we can do for these eclipse full moon energy. Bonnie, thank you for joining. I've never done this. What a powerful experience. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, I want, you know, I know right now we feel really buzzy because we really connected up to higher levels, but please, today, try to stay in a really high sense of love. I want you to come back into love. Anytime you start feeling those heavy waves of emotion, I want you to notice what's the trigger. I want you to notice what emotion comes up, whether it's anxiety, fear, anger, I don't know, insecurity, whatever it is that comes up. I want you to notice it, and then I want you to let it go, okay? Because especially today, because the full moon, all of this is going to be heightened tremendously. The ego is like an open wound, ready to heal, and it cannot heal if it's not open. So that is why we start to feel really emotional. We start to feel a lot of stress, anxiety, or fears. All of those emotions come up. And so they're coming up with the purpose of allowing ourselves the opportunity to heal them, okay? So today, be mindful of that. Watch yourself for the next 24 hours and so forth, and allow yourself a new way of dealing with it. Just coming back into center, coming back into love, into acceptance, into gratitude, into forgiveness. Come into those much more expansive energies. Bring yourself back. Lily, hello. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Nikki. I really want to thank you so much for joining, and I send you all my love, and happy full moon, happy eclipse energy, and I want to thank you. You guys are lights. You're powerful lights, and if it wasn't for you, I don't know where our world would be. You are the ones that help healing. You are the ones that help us integrate this new information, and each one of you is a vessel for that. So own your gift and get ready to get to work in the next 6 months, my loves. Karen, so grateful for this meditation. I'm feeling a definite shift. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Karen. All my love to you guys, and have a beautiful day. I'm going to be speaking tomorrow I don't know if I'm going to have time to go live. We are in this beautiful state of Colorado, and I'll try to put some pictures up to kind of show you the road along the way. But I'm going to be recording tomorrow's speech and post that up later as well. Okay? Antonio Fernandez, I feel so much lighter. I'm ready for the eclipse energy to fill me in. Muchas gracias, Geraldine. Thank you, Antonio. Exactly where we want you to be. Sarah, I'm extremely grateful for this. Thank you, Geraldine. Thank you so much, Sarah, for doing this. Thank your higher self. It brings me so much love and joy. Will this be recorded so we can replay it? Yes, it is. It's going to be up on my wall. Take your time. You can redo it again later or whenever you feel called to do. One word of caution. When you align yourself to the higher chakras, always make sure you're grounded. Always make sure that you are in your home, in a nice closed space where you can manage your energy, raising it to the highest vibration. Always make sure. Because when we're working with this and when we don't have solid protection, we're like white lights and all kinds of things are like, ooh, shiny, and they're going to come. So I want you to really protect yourself. Make sure that you're protecting your space, okay? Anushi, my beautiful Anushi. Anushi's such a beautiful soul from India, and she's just been a person that's become my friend over the last couple of weeks, and I can't say enough beautiful things about her. Thank you, my love. Okay, I'm logging off. Please have a wonderful day. All my love. Bye-bye.